Hey guys, Jason, Colorado Mountain Man Survival. Today I'm going to show you real quick how I tie the trapper's knot. Okay, so I use the trapper's knot in all of my traps, my snare traps that I use when I'm using paracord or some sort of rope. You can make a binding or a locking mechanism with wire and stuff, and we got some videos out there on that. But today I'm going to specifically show you how to make a locking knot so when you're trapping an animal, it cinches down and won't let up. Again, normally I use small rope, but it's very hard to see what I'm doing with that small rope, so I'm going to use some larger rope. And I'm going to exaggerate the size of this so you can see exactly what I'm doing. When you're making this for a trap, it's going to be as small as you possibly can get. Anyways, here's my rope. This is going to be the start of the big noose that would cinch up around the animal. So I've got my rope. What I'm going to do is make a bite or a bend in the rope. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to make a loop, but I'm going to use an overhand knot. Give myself a little bit of slack here. I'm going to do an overhand knot. Again, I'm going to tie this much larger than I normally would, but I'm going to just take this and do an overhand knot and simply make a loop. So really all I'm going for is this loop right here, and you don't want it to be a slip knot. This is a knot that will not slide back and forth. It's not going anywhere. But to make a trapper's knot, I take this loop and I'm going to spin it to a figure 8, and I'm going to fold it down so now those two loops become one. Real quick, figure 8, fold the figure 8 down on itself. Now it's two loops. Now I take the other end of the rope and I pass it through there. That's it. That's a trapper's knot. Well, when it comes open, now you can see there's that figure 8 and there's the rope that I passed through. So what happens is when, let me mess this up here. Now we're going to pull this through, and this is the actual noose that goes around the animal's head. When this cinches down, and it's not going to work so much on this big rope on such a small animal, me, when this cinches down, it's going to lock into place. It's not cinching very well because of the size of the rope on my small arm, but now what happens when I let go of that rope, it stays locked in place. The more I struggle, the more this is going to tighten up and it will not let go. If I'm just using a plain loop, and when I let this go, it's going to come undone. And when I need to unravel this after I catch my prey, I just pull on this knot and slide it back. Okay, one more option for this trapper's knot. It's not one that I use a lot, but it is a very good knot. It's called the Larks head knot. It's another version of a trapper's knot. Basically, I'm going to make a loop again. I'm going to fold this down. Just fold it down. And what that does is it makes a loop here and a loop here. You're going to take these loops and you're going to fold them together. Take your working end and pass it through. And now you see there's that knot. It's almost like it's a figure 8 again, sort of. And this big loop here, this large loop, is my noose. So we'll do that again real fast. One more time from my view. Got our loop. Fold it down to make these two loops. Sandwich those two loops together. Take this end of the rope. Pass it through. And there you go. There's another trapper's knot using a lark's head. We'll cinch this guy down again. So when you catch your prey, it cinches up. Again, big rope, small arm, but it locks into place. The more the animal struggles, the tighter that knot gets, and it doesn't come undone. That's it. Lark's head knot, trapper's knot. So that's it. This right here is the trapping knot. Hopefully you learned something. I'll see you again next time.